Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3 Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we freed the Rachni Queen. Aralak Company were unfortunately lost, and for a brief moment there, I thought Grunt was lost too, but no, he came out of those tunnels, bathed in Rachni blood, like a champ. Like the champ he is our adopted son, and he will not die. I'm so relieved. I'm so relieved. We also learned that the cure to the genophage has been synthesized. However, we will not be dealing with that for quite a while. And I believe Anderson is available to call. So let's start off with that.
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
Oh yeah. It has been. I'm drawn to this. But how's Kaylee Sanders doing? What's going on with you two?
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close?
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
Oh my, again, if you'll need someone to marry you, Naomi is more than happy to officiate your wedding. I think as long as you get married on board the Normandy, I think Naomi can do that. Assuming that, you know, she's like a ship's captain. She owns the ship, therefore she can marry people on board. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Oh, God, no. Diplomacy is not a part of Naomi's job. She's just... No. She's not a diplomat. Please, someone take over.
I don't know how you deal with all the politics. It's a pain in the ass.
As I recall, you gave me the job.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Just remember, the more they complain, the more you know you're accomplishing something.
What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
Oh, God, I did like that exchange at the beginning, like, oh, I don't know how you deal with politics. Well, you gave me the job. Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I stand by that decision. It was between Udina and Anderson. Who is Naomi gonna trust? Who is Naomi gonna trust? The scummy politician that she doesn't like, or the man she views upon as like a, you know, if I had a dad, I'd want him to be like you. Like, who is she gonna pick? Scummy politician versus space dad. Like, obviously she was gonna pick Anderson. How could we possibly forget about Anderson? How could we forget about Earth? I think they're always on Naomi's mind.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. But let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
I mean, if she did die in all of this, if she did die, all that would be doing would be rebalancing the scales. I think that's how Naomi would view it. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If this all ends with her death, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Need something, Shepard?
Okay. Okay, I don't think... I just wanted to check if anything had changed. You know, because we did his quest. I don't think it has. You know, we'll just double check.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I remember this, okay.
That's it for now, Rex. Let's get back to work.
Yeah.
Something wrong?
Morden. He got his tissue sample from me, all right. Let's just say scalpels were never meant to cut where he cut.
Oh, I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I checked. We didn't get any new dialogue, but hey, we got that. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rex. Well, I mean, I think originally he was going to do it with a needle, but you seem to have a fear of needles. You don't have a fear of scalpels, so I think he went with that. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
You beat that with hopes and dreams and bubblegum and MacGyver. You have to MacGyver a win. That's how you do it. Hello, pardon me, sir. Trainer?
Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Hell, wasn't Benning? Where is it? Yeah, Benning. But okay, well, hello. Hello, I think we can solve that ambassador's problem.
Look at that galaxy map. Do you know how many strategy games are built from that interface?
You play strategy games?
A few. Most are too flashy, though. I prefer chess. I have a set made from rose quartz and hematite back home. I like the feel of something solid in my hands.
Well, now that I know your weakness, we might have to try a game.
It'd be more fun than playing Edie. Edie doesn't sweat.
You sweat playing chess?
Depends on how much fun we're having.
Trainer, are you flirting with me? Trainer!
You know, my lab studied the Rachni. Long-distance communication with no time lag, the ability to control workers, and at close range, the Queen can even speak through dead or dying members of other species.
Glad they're on our side.
If we can develop instant long-range communication without quantum entanglement, maybe when this war is over.
Glad to see you have long-term plans, though.
Commander?
Okay, well, seeing as Trainer had stuff to say, I mean, that was a major mission. You know, we found the Rachni, Grunt is back. You know, we'll have a round of crew member talks. That sounds good to me. Okay, nothing new there. Okay, so Joker, if you slag off my adopted son, we will have words, sir. But aside from that, do you have anything to say about the Rachni?
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has olfactory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you.
Joker, why are you saying the Krogan smell bad? Again, my adopted son. My adopted son is a Krogan.
How's Grunt? Our little tank baby's all grown up, huh?
Apparently he'll be on his feet and killing again in no time.
Well, you learn from the best, Commander. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun and does that little laugh, he'll think of you. Edie says it was Rachni down there?
Yeah.
I thought they were on our side after you saved the Queen on Novaria.
It wasn't her fault. She got captured. She's with us now.
Until the next time the Reapers sing a sour yellow note of whatever.
Okay, he just... plus points for that. Plus points for that. Every time he incinerates someone with a shotgun, he'll think of you. Okay. Okay, good job, Joker.
Commander?
Shepard, I had a question about human behavior.
Why is it you never have questions about Asari behavior or Turian behavior?
I tried asking Liara questions about the Asari bonding process. She said I do not guard the secrets of the Normandy's crew carefully enough for her to entrust me with such private information. The Asari word she used translates as blabbermouth. I think she has become a more private person since becoming the Shadow Broker.
Tell me about it.
Oh, yeah, she has. Absolutely.
Hello, Shepard.
Hello, Edie. Also, Naomi, that was a nice way of distracting Edie. Just, oh, I don't want to answer questions about human behavior. Why don't you ever ask about Asari or Turian behavior? There we go. Distraction. Now, it's been a while. It's been a while. Let's check on our fish. Let's see how they're doing. Now, considering there's still a load of the game left, I would expect we could get more fish, but still, the fish tank is looking decently full. That's satisfying. Yes. Yes, go on, feast. Feast upon the fish food. Oh, are you okay? Are you okay? Down at the bottom there. That's right, go for the food. Go for the food, little buddy. You're my favourite now. You are my favourite. I will call you Jeff. Yes, Jeff. And Space Hamster, who still does not have a name. Oh, squeak. Okie doke. Good stuff. I'm glad to see that everything... I thought that was a body for a minute. Jesus. That's just a chair. It's just a chair. We're not hiding corpses in the captain's cabin. Okay. Good stuff. And to the crew deck. Now then, anyone hiding in the girls' bathroom? Nope. What a gorgeous view.
Stop beating yourself up. It was crazy of me to ask you to join the Normandy back then.
But I let you down. I let Shepard down. I let everyone listed on that memorial wall down. You had the courage to support Shepard. Joker did. Garrus and Tali did.
But Caden didn't. Liara didn't. Were they cowards? I think not. Greg, you're one of the bravest and most loyal men I know. You were meant to be here, right now. We have a war to win. So clear your head and focus.
Okay, you win. It will not be mentioned again.
Oh, buddy. Here's the thing, Naomi, if I'm gonna be brutally honest, I think that Naomi would view it's Adams, right? Yes. Naomi would view Adams as brave because he said no to Cerberus. He said no, like, she's with Cerberus, I don't know this, like, I don't trust it, they're a terrorist group. I've said it before and I'll say it again, Naomi holds no ill feelings against Kaiden because he was like, well, she signed up with this terrorist group and, like, what if she has become a terrorist? Like, he didn't know. He didn't know. And he was rightfully suspicious of Cerberus. You know, Charquas made it clear at the time, I didn't join up with Cerberus, I joined up with you. You are the only reason why I am here. Joker didn't make it clear. Joker did not make it clear. Hence her sort of frosty feelings towards him right now, where she's just kind of like, that's Joker, he makes bad jokes. I don't really like him. Don't dislike him either, but I don't particularly like the guy because of everything that happened in Mass Effect 2. So Adam's beating himself up here because, like, oh, I wasn't brave enough to join Shepard. I wasn't brave enough to support Shepard. Well, you were brave enough to say no to Cerberus. Well, apparently it was Charquas who invited him. Like, Charquas, don't be inviting people onto missions with Cerberus. Don't be doing that.
Commander.
Charquas.
Hello, Commander.
Hello, Adams. Okay. But yeah, I don't think that Naomi would feel like, oh, he betrayed me. Like, no, he didn't want to join up with Cerberus. He was concerned, like, oh, this is a terrorist organization. What if Naomi is now a terrorist? Like, he didn't want to get involved with that. And
Wasn't
Naomi...
the first time we've faced Rachni.
Really? You've seen them before?
A few years back, on Noveria, Saren and his minions were trying to extract information from the Rachni Queen.
You saw the Queen?
Hell, we spoke to her.
You spoke? I can't imagine that. The things you've done, sir, they're amazing.
Well, It didn't seem that way at the time. Mostly, you're just clawing your way out of one mess and into another, hoping your ass comes along for the ride.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right, Copeland. You do you, buddy.
Just one word, Shepard. Grunt. There'll be a lot more dead Reapers now.
Hell yes, there will.
Siding with the giant spiders again, huh, Shepard? Let's hope this finally pays off.
I mean, again, it's not so much about it paying off. It's about this. Again, this lady, the Queen. She's been fucked over so much. Born in captivity, experimented on, something I remembered. Cerberus had access to the Rachni in Mass Effect 1, so I would assume they were involved in what was going on Peak, was it Peak 15? Yeah, Novaria. For Cerberus to have access to Rachni Young, I would assume that they had their hands in what Saren was doing. So the Queen was potentially experimented on by Cerberus. That's going to make Naomi all the more sympathetic towards her. And again, whether or not I'm right or wrong, I don't think that really matters. You know, if you have proof, oh, Cerberus weren't involved in this. Again, these are the leaps of logic that Naomi is making. Cerberus had access to Rachni back then, therefore they probably had something to do with what happened to the Queen on Novaria. So she got experimented on by Cerberus, in Naomi's opinion. Again, Naomi's, well, hey, you're a victim of Cerberus too. You're a victim of Cerberus too. You're like me. And I freed you. And now the Reapers have got you. And again, it's through no fault of your own. I think Naomi would be extremely sympathetic to the Queen. Extremely sympathetic to the Queen. She got experimented on by Saren, by Cerberus. And then she got captured by the Reapers. Like, it's not about this paying off. It's just Naomi being like, oh, Jesus, this poor lady. This poor spider lady has lived a shit life. Please. Please, can she just have a little bit of freedom to have her kids and live her life?
Most people have never even seen Arachni. The Normandy, we're a regular safari tour.
We really are.
If I never see another spider again, I'll die a contented Turian. Unless they have spiders in the afterlife. Damn.
Garrus, you are speaking my language. You are speaking. Are you also arachnophobic? To be fair, he doesn't seem arachnophobic. He seems arachno-disgusted. And I can't blame him for that.
Not right now.
Okie doke. Fair play. Fair play. Alright, it's nice to hear spider hatred on the Normandy. I can't stand the buggers. I really can't.
Have we found any new engineers for the Crucible glyph?
5 ex-Sonax Industries scientists who attempted to reverse engineer Prothean technology stolen from planet Garvuk. They are technically still wanted by the Council for hiding Prothean technology. As well, Sonax's part in instigating an illegal war on Garvuk.
I'm sure the Council will forgive that for helping with the Crucible. Extend those scientists amnesty and an invitation.
Right away.
Oh, okay. Liara's hard at work, I see. So nothing new there. Good stuff. Prothean Notes 2186, Entry 3. If what Javik says is true, his people were imperialists who left the rest of the galaxy quaking in terror, and I think he would sacrifice all of us without a thought if it could bring them all back again. I reviewed my old notes today. They're so childish. Did we romanticize the Protheans because we were dazzled by the technology they left behind? Are these really the people I dedicated my life to studying? Oh. I feel so badly for Liara. I feel so badly for her, but this is creating some delicious potential story beats. I said it at the time when we first recruited Javik. It would have been so easy for them to lean into the whole like, oh yes, we are the Protheans. We have a utopian society where all are equal and all are beloved, no matter your race or your species, gender identity, religious beliefs. everyone was welcome amongst the Protheans, Utopia, Kalu, Calais, and that would be so fucking boring. That's boring as shit. Having them like, oh, you thought we were all utopian? No, imperialism, slavery, all our Prothean, and if you don't like it, we're gonna fucking murder you. Like, that is so much more interesting. That is so much more interesting, but oh, Liara, she romanticised the Protheans so damn much. And I do feel so badly for her, but oh, this is delicious. Email from Dr. Locke to Admiral Hackett. Security almost opened fire on the Rachni when their ships pulled up to the Crucible, Admiral. I had to invoke your name more than once before they were let on board. They're following instructions, but my god, do I have to tell you how nervous everyone on the project is to see Rachni strutting down the halls. They almost gave Professor Lau a fit. I'll let you know how our next staffing meeting goes, Dr. Locke. So the Rachni have pulled up to the Crucible like, hey, we're here to help. Oh, thank you, Your Highness. Thank you. Audio log, Grunt addresses new Aralac company recruits. Recruit. Still don't understand why they put a tank-grown freak in charge of a whole company. Grunt. And I don't understand why they gave me whining pyjacks for soldiers. Recruit. I have more years on the battlefield than you have kills, Runt. Grunt. Trying to mate with Solarian females doesn't count as fighting. Recruit. No one talks to... Grunt. Someone help him up. We move in an hour. Oh, that's it, Grunt. That's it, Grunt. You've earned your place. You've earned your place. Mess up anyone who says otherwise.
Busy? I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Oh... I know that Liara is over 100 years old. I know that. Naomi knows that. But again, that's... For a human, you'd expect, like, hello, dearie, I'm 109. But Liara's like, she's a baby. She's a baby by Asari standards. And it's just... It is startling.
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
Oh, darling, it's not over. It's not over yet.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
Oh, I do think... I do think... Here's the thing, she has something to fight for. She has her friends. She has Earth. It's now in very, very real danger. She has a bunch of people that she cares about, and if... Here's the thing. I get the Council are useless. The Council are useless. They've been doing bugger all this time. You know, if no one did anything, then everyone she cares about is going to die. Like, yeah, I think, you know, she has people that she cares about. That's why she does it.
I think of the people I care about. That helps keep me going.
I'm glad I'm among them. I hope.
Of course you are.
I feel better already. Thank you for coming by, Shepard. Why don't we talk later?
Oh, my heart. My heart. Oh, God, it's just because I'm sorry. I still don't know what Naomi feels towards Liara. I still don't know. I don't plot out who my characters are going to romance. I don't enjoy plotting it out. I would much rather plop them in a story and see, okay, who do they get on with? Who do they have those kind of bonds with? I would rather it form naturally rather than me going like, okay, I've created this character. Let's use Dragon Age as an example. Like, I've created this character. They're going to romance Zevran. And then I've recruited this character. Not recruited. I've created this character. They're going to romance Liliana. I would much rather just create a character. And if they don't have chemistry with anyone, then they don't have chemistry with anyone. But if they do, I want to have that hit me as like, oh shit, my character would be interested in such a person or not. And I don't know. I don't know where Naomi's head is at in regards to Liara, but just that, oh, I have people I care about. I hope I'm one of them. Of course you are. I said it in the second game. Naomi never hated Liara for giving her remains to Cerberus. She knew, like, she did it because she was in love with me. And, or maybe not in love with me, but, you know, she cared about me. She didn't want me to die. And so she gave my remains to Cerberus because it was like, I can't lose this person. I can't lose them. But Liara should have known, giving Naomi to Cerberus, that will kill her. That will destroy her. I'm handing her to the people who have caused her so much trauma. And she did it anyway. And that hurts. That is a betrayal. And it hurts like hell. And Naomi couldn't just turn a blind eye to that. She never hated Liara. She was never like, oh, Liara, what a bitch. She was like, I understand why she did this, but this is a betrayal. She's always cared about Liara, and I just, oh, my heart.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. And Javik is his usual forthcoming self. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us.
Oh, no, we don't, that's a bad idea. Based on how Javik is, you know, he's one of their soldiers, I don't want to see what one of their scientists would get up to.
I've never seen Krogan move with such purpose. It's a little terrifying. Feel free to look around.
Anything else?
Feel free to look around.
Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Commander.
Greetings to you too, Glyph, but I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Sorry, buddy. And again, I know that Garrus is over in the little poker room, but someone could be hiding in here. You never know. Garrus has moved out. Someone else is moving in. Okay, no. And Morden and Eve, how are they doing? Hello? You alright?
Oh, that would... perhaps stimulate cell regeneration with a... Could... but... Should test with...
That's worse.
He's trying. He's trying not to talk about all the things that could kill her, but oh, that would be annoying.
Something else, Commander?
Apparently not.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Again, I'm sorry for making you get off the bed.
Shepard, Eve ready for travel to Tuchanka.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, this I think is new.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan, stabilize climate, impress population. Combined with technological gifts, easy to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
And then they got fucked over. Oh, I feel... Yeah, I think we've asked this one. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Nice talking with you, Morden.
We'll be here if you need me. Continuing to study Shroud in meantime.
Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. I do hope that that works. I hope that that works out okay. And to engineering. However, I am just about out of time for this episode. So, actually, you know what we can do? We can read some codex entries. And we have new things. Excellent.
The John Grissom Tuchanka, the Krogan homeworld, boasts extreme temperatures, virulent diseases, and predatory fauna. Around 1900 BCE, the Krogan discovered atomic weapons and promptly sent their planet into a nuclear winter. The majority of the population retreated to underground bunkers, and Krogan culture slipped into a dark age, dominated by tribal clans. In 80 CE, decades into the Rachni Wars, the Solarian Union made first contact with the primitive Krogan, and initiated a cultural uplift to shape them into a modern army capable of confronting the Rachni. During this uplift, the Solarians constructed the Shroud facility on Tuchanka to shield the planet from harmful forms of solar radiation. Later, during the Krogan rebellions, reproductive rates were curtailed by the genophage, ensuring the Krogan remained a species in decline and Tuchanka a desolate wasteland.
I would love to see a rebuilt Tuchanka. I would love to see a Tuchanka that is thriving.
Biotics is the ability of... It may be possible to reverse the genophage by extracting an immunity from the genetic data of a cured Krogan female. A Solarian geneticist named Malin, a former student of Dr. Morden Solis, discovered the cure through unethical experimentation on live subjects. The complexity and durability of the genophage derives from biochemical countermeasures that the Solarians wove into the plague in an attempt to make the sterilization incurable. No one is certain of how Malin circumvented the countermeasures, but his work was complete enough to allow replication of his results. In its original form, the cure restored fertility but severely compromised the immune system. This resulted in slow, painful death for all but one of Malin's test subjects. If the beneficial aspects of the cure can be isolated, a specially tailored virus could repair the affected genes in other Krogan.
And the Reapers?
The Reaper, called Harbinger, Ravagers are former Rachni that the Reapers have transformed into heavy artillery through a process of implantation and genetic modification. As walking organic turrets, they can sustain and inflict considerable damage. Ravagers bear egg sacs that continuously spawn swarmers. If the sacs are destroyed either during combat or upon the Ravager's death, their entire contents burst forth to charge the enemy and explode on contact. A dead Ravager expels a caustic gas and an acidic puddle. Alliance scientists have theorized that it is easiest for the Reapers to maintain control over units of Rachni genetic extraction because of the species' neurological predisposition for hive mind consensus.
Interesting. Okie doke. But that is all for today. In the next episode, we'll finish up our round of crew member chats. And I believe I said I was going to do a little bit of planet scanning. Or not planet scanning, I guess, but galaxy scanning. So, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Kallista. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.